All right, we're back here at Castlewood, set to go with Pioneers on their own 38-yard line. They got 4th and about 2, and the handoff this time is to Walden Ward in the backfield, and he's snowed under in the backfield. Can't get back to the line of scrimmage, and Castlewood's going to take over on downs. It'll be placed down at the Lebanon 37-yard line, where Castlewood will have it 1st and 10. Castlewood leading 7-0. I think a linebacker shot the gap that time and hit Ward almost by the time he got the handoff.
There were 2 of them back there on him.
Yeah, they were all over him. Now Allen in the single wing, takes a snap, runs to the left, and is hit, breaks a tackle, runs to the 35, 30, down inside the 20, and out of bounds on the far side.
Pioneer hit him back behind the line of scrimmage, but couldn't hold over him. So great run there that time.
He hit him pretty low too, and he just ran right through that tackle.
Just ran right through the tackle. So Allen with a super good run there gets Castlewood a 1st down on about the 17, 18-yard line.
That's called to 17. It'll be 1st and 10 Castlewood. Askew on the wing back there now. And Dudley going to Allen takes a snap, hands it to Askew, coming off of the wing, going to the left. And he's tackled by Ward after just a couple of yard gains. Good hit with Ward.
Tell you, your linebackers and your ends are going to have to stay honest, Burl, because they do a lot of reverse action nowadays.
A lot of misdirection type stuff.
It's pretty wide open offense. They don't throw it much. Only once here so far tonight. Completed that one for a big 1st down.
Allen will take a direct snap. He hands it to Dudley, Candler Dudley, off the left side breaking tackles, and he's finally gang tackled when he gets down about the 12-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and about 3. It doesn't look right over on the far side.
It's 3rd and about 3, Merle, I think.
Long 3, I guess. It's hard to see the markers on the far side, the chains. Now Castlewood again, direct snap down. He runs straight ahead into the line trying to get to the 1st down marker, but don't believe he made it.
If he gets down about the 9, I think he's probably going to be about a yard short.
Has to go to about the 8-yard line, I think.
So it's 4th and 1 for Castlewood. I think the ball's right on the 9-yard line.
Have to get to about the 8 for a 1st down. They line up everybody in tight. Snap will go to, looks like it'll go to Allen. He takes a snap, runs straight ahead, right up the middle, breaking tackles, and gets all the way to the goal line and into the end zone. Touchdown. Jeremiah Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the night, Jamie. He's a hard running back. Jeremiah Allen is a junior at 6'1", 205, and he's a load. Extra point kick will be out of the hold of Jacob Vance, and Dalton Fields with the kick. Fields a sophomore, 5'10", 194-pound sophomore. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And Castlewood leads Lebanon 14-0 with 9:42 to go in the 2nd period here at White Stadium at Castlewood. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to high school football on WXLZ 107.3. Dalton Field kicks off again after the score. Picked up by Hurtig at about the 24-yard line. He gets about 5 yards upfield to about the 29. That's going to be it.
No, he got it over the 30.
They'll mark it at 30. They're going to mark it at 31, really. Didn't know he got that far, but I guess he did. Like a pretty good mark. 1st and 10 Pioneers from their own 31-yard line. They're going to have to do something different to try to move the ball a little bit.
Yeah, the Pioneers need to hold on to the ball, Merle.
They'll send trips to the left and one wide out to the right. And White in the shotgun hands it to the back there with him, and he's snowed under immediately. That's Fisher Martin. Hit in there quickly by Jacob Maxfield shooting through.
It'll be a loss of about 3 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 13.
There's a linebacker, Maxfield, shooting the gap, Jamie.
Yeah, nobody obviously touched him.
Got him listed as a tight end, but I think he was the linebacker at that particular time. Pioneers again spread out. Quick throw out to the right. It's caught and taken downfield for a substantial gain.
I think that's Logan Smith.
Tackled over as Logan Smith, but he's about 3 yards short of the 1st down. He gets it to the 39.
Pretty good open field tackle. I tell you, if he hadn't tackled him, Smith would have taken that one all the way.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody else over there, and I'm not sure who made that tackle, but
there's a good open field tackle because Smith's a pretty strong runner. He's a good football player, Merle.
Yes, he is.
Of course, he ain't a bad baseball player, and he's an outstanding wrestler.
I think that maybe was Landon Taylor out there made that tackle. I'm not sure. Now here is the power eye set up, and whistle, and Castlewood jumps off sides, and that's going to give the Pioneers a 1st down. Going to move it up to the 44-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers. They need to mount a drive here and try to get one in the end zone, Jamie, to make this a ball game. Castlewood's going to be hard to stop. Blue Devils playing with a lot of enthusiasm as well. Power eye set for Lebanon now. And the snap is fumbled, and Casey White fell on it immediately. So it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and about 10, almost 11.
He'll lose a yard there.
2nd and 11. Move it back to the 43-yard line.
We've got 7:35 left here in the 1st half. Castlewood leads it 14-0.
Castlewood wanting a little revenge this year after Lebanon beat them last year.
Well,
big counter rivalry. Lebanon spreads things out now from a shotgun. Casey White trips to the left, one to the right, and White fakes a handoff and gets around the right end and bootlegs it all the way down near 1st down yardage. I've wondered why they hadn't done that more in previous games, Jamie. That's the first time I've seen them run that bootleg. That's enough for the 1st down.
Good run there by Casey White. Takes it down to the Castlewood, about the 43, I think.
Yeah, they marked it way down there.
Marked it 42.
I didn't realize he got down that far.
Well, he went airborne and I think picked up about 3 extra yards. Pioneers come out quickly.
Now White in the under center tosses it to his tailback. This looks like Alden Ward running to the left and
gets it down right at the 35-yard line. So pretty good gain there for White, for
Lebanon down to the 40. They're going about 36, I think. Shane Askew in there on that tackle, and he lost a helmet, Jamie, so he goes off for this play. Be 2nd and about 5 for the Pioneers, and White now in the shotgun with wideouts to both sides. Pass looked like it was complete down about the 30-yard line, but he couldn't hold on to it. That was Alden Ward. Drops it after he gets hit, and Castlewood recovers.
I think that ought to be an incomplete pass.
I wonder if he had that one long enough.
I'm not sure he ever had that one.
Officials are going to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, the officials are talking about it. That should be an incomplete pass.
I don't think they're going to change it, though, Jamie.
You've got to, well, they don't change it, but they blew that call.
They're saying to Castlewood ball.
Because you got to hold on to it and make a step or two, and he didn't have control of that ball.
Didn't look like it.
But anyway, turnover again for the Pioneers.
Castlewood from their own 38 now. 1st and 10. Fakes a handoff to Askew and turns it back up the middle. And Allen all the way to the 45 and carrying tacklers with him and finally wrestled down at about the 46-yard line. So he gets about 7 yards.
We've got 6:05 left in the first half. Castlewood leads it 14-0. They've got a second and short.
Second and about 3. Actually, second and about 2, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got that marker right over on the far side. Looks like second and about 3. Fields goes in motion. Handoff up the middle.
That was Dudley on the carry.
And he gets enough for Castlewood first down. The Blue Devils in business at midfield, or just short of midfield. It's marked at their own 49, 1st and 10, Castlewood. 5:30 with the clock running here to go in the first half. Castlewood leads at 14-0. Lebanon having a tough time stopping that power running game of Castlewood's. This time Fields goes in motion. Snap to Allen. Allen gives the wing back off the left side. And all the way down the left side. And out of bounds finally in Lebanon territory at about the 32, 37-yard line.
I think that was Landon Taylor on that carry, Merle.
Landon Taylor off of the wing. Exactly right. That's a first down, Castlewood.
37-yard line off Lebanon. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Blue Devils running primarily out of a single wing set, Jamie.
Yeah, it's just power football. They've thrown it once.
Snap is taken by Allen. He's going to run to the right, breaks one tackle, and turns it back upfield and rumbles down near the 25-yard line. Pioneers just doing a poor job of tackling, Jamie. They're getting to the ball carrier. Can't carry him, of course. Part of that's because of the strength of the Castlewood running backs. Allen's a load out there.
Yeah,
he's
they're
205.
They're hitting him, but he's not going down.
He's 6'1", 205, and he's a strong runner. You can't just arm tackle him, that's for sure. 1st and 10, Castlewood from the 27-yard line. Allen takes the snap, runs to the right, big hole, turns it upfield to the 10, 5, touchdown, Jeremiah Allen, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Big hole that time, Jamie, through the line. Castlewood offensive line playing well. It's a 27-yarder.
I thought it's 22. It might be 27. Yeah, it was 27.
And once again, Jacob Vance will hold for Dalton Fields to kick. Castlewood leads it 20-0 with 4:38 to go here in the first half. Snap is good. Kick is up, and this one is wide left, no good. So our score, Castlewood 20, Lebanon nothing. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to high school football action on 107.3 WXLZ. Just talking during the timeout about Coach Lark. We remiss in mentioning him earlier, but he's done a really nice job, first-year coach at Castlewood. Kickoff is taken right at the 19-yard line by Hertig, and he runs back inside, gets a little bit of room, but gets tripped up. Had a pretty big hole there if he could have kept his feet, Jamie, but he gets out to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, he nearly broke that one.
He had a pretty good run lane there.
Good field position for the Pioneers, though. We've got 4:31 left here in the first half. Castlewood up by 3 touchdowns now.
They put the ball down on the 38-yard line of the Pioneers. The Pioneers send McLaughlin wide to the left, and they run out of the shotgun. Quick throw out to the right to Martin. That's Casey Martin. He breaks a tackle, gets across midfield, and finally knocked down over on the far sideline by Shane Askew.
He got it down to the Castlewood 41-yard line, so big gain for the Pioneers. It'll be 1st and 10.
That play's gone pretty well. Just a quick pass out there. They're playing one-on-one on that receiver, and get somebody like Casey Martin or particularly Logan Smith, they can break a tackle and get a pretty good gain. So that's what happened with Fisher that time. Now White goes under center, and there's some motion somewhere there.
Yeah, we get an illegal procedure, and that makes it 1st and 15.
One of the backs in the backfield took off too quickly.
Well, no, it was the right side lineman there.
Was it?
Yeah. Or the center was late snapping it one, Merle. But now 1st and 15 for the Pioneers.
Ball on the Castlewood 46-yard line. Castlewood leads at 20-0. We got 4:08 remaining here in the first half. 2 wideouts to each side now for White, who's back there by himself in the shotgun. And he hands it to Logan Smith coming off of the left wing, turns the right corner, breaks tackles, and gets a big gain all the way down near the 30 or 20-yard line of the Blue Devils. That'll be Lebanon's 1st down.
Yeah, they're marking it, I think, right on the 20-yard line, so a big gainer there. About 27 yards for Logan Smith, and he nearly broke that one. And we've got a timeout on the field. I'm not sure who took it, but we'll take it with them. You're listening to high school football on WXLZ.
Pioneers have it 1st and 10 now on the 19-yard line, I believe it is, Jamie. In the shotgun, White's there by himself. He's got 2 wideouts on each side. Looking downfield now, throwing it deep to the end zone for Hertig, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Lebanon. Nice throw by Casey White.
Right on the money.
Hertig beat Shane Askew that time, got behind Askew and hauled that one in the end zone. Had to kind of stutter step to keep his feet in bounds there at the end line, but able to do so. And now Carissa Johnson, the young lady who does the extra point attempts for Lebanon, on to kick. She'll attempt the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And our score, Castlewood 20, Lebanon 7, with 3:55 left in the first half. So Lebanon strikes quickly to get on the board. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to high school football action on 107.3 WXLZ. I'm not sure who that is kicking off. We don't have his number down. Kicks off for the Pioneers and kicks it short. And
I think the Pioneers got that
maybe
one.
got it over there.
He certainly should have covered it. Anyway, I'm not sure whether he tried an onside kick or not, but that's what it was, and the Pioneers get it on the Castlewood 48-yard line.
I think they did. That was number 66 for the Pioneers, and we do not have that number on the roster, I don't think, Jamie. Did a good job of that. And not sure who recovered is over on the far side, but the Pioneers get the onside kick. And they've got the ball in Castlewood territory again at the Castlewood 48. White in the shotgun by himself, hands it to Logan Smith, goes off the right side and gets hit after he gets a couple of yards, knocked back.
We've got 3:44 left here in the first half.
Ben Neese making that initial hit on Logan Smith and then getting some help.
Well, we got a personal foul against Castlewood there, too.
I didn't see the flag on that one.
Yeah, it's laying back here where the Pioneers are huddled up. That's going to cost Castlewood 15 yards, and that'll take the ball down to about the 30-yard line.
We'll have to check with Boots Wright and see how many yards Castlewood's been penalized this first half. It's really hurt them. They're leading. Castlewood leads 20-7, but
anyway, that gives Lebanon a first down from the Castlewood 31. We've got 3:39, and the clock is moving.
White sends trips to the left side, and he's got a back in the backfield there with him as he's in the shotgun. And he throws it quickly out to Alden Ward. Got a lot of running room. Ward down the left side inside the 20 and finally knocked out of bounds about the 15, maybe inside the 15.
Yeah, I think he's down pretty close to the 10-yard line, Merle.
Looks like he might be at the 11 or 12, doesn't it?
I'm not sure whether we got a. Oh,
Looks
we've
like
got
another
a flag.
Another flag.
He called a holding down here
flag
at the 19-yard line.
Now mark that off from a spot holding on Lebanon. And they bring it back to the 29-yard line.
So it's going to be first and about 8 for the Pioneers. Too bad, that was a nice run, and one of the blockers evidently got a hold of somebody down there.
He got it to Ward out there on the left. There wasn't anybody there much. Castlewood's backed way off, and he had some good running room. Logan Smith goes out wide to the right now. Trips come to the left. It's McLaughlin, Martin, and Ward on the left, and the handoff is to Fisher Martin on the inside, and he's wrestled down by Bradley Steffi.
Got down to about the 28-yard line.
Short gain on the play. It'll be second and about 8.
So really they in game for about a yard on that play. Clock's moving, though. It's 2:40 left here in the first half.
Look for White to put it in the air here after.
I think the Pioneers have all their timeouts left, though. I don't think they've called.
I'm not sure which ones. Let's tell me here to the right that they've only got 2 left. White in the shotgun by himself now. Looks out to the right and throws it. Intercepted by Castlewood. Landon Taylor with the interception. He threw it to the wrong man, Jamie. He was trying to get it to the inside receiver out there, and the outside receiver was wide open out on the outside. Tried to get it to Hertig, and Hertig was covered. Castlewood intercepts and takes over at about the 23-yard line.
Right, the Pioneers needed some points out of that deal, Merle. They had still trailing by 2 touchdowns, and we've got 2:18 on the clock here in the first half.
Allen takes the snap, runs to the right, gets a big hole. It's across 35, 40, 45, and finally wrestled down about the 48-yard line. It'll be first and 10, Castlewood.
Ball's at the Castlewood 48-yard line.
Skylar Street and J.D. Tatum on the tackle. First and 10, Castlewood from their own 48. And a tight formation in that single wing again. And they run it up the middle this time as Allen hands off to Colin. That was
Colin Dudley,
or Candler Dudley.
Candler Dudley, okay. Very little gain there. Might have gained a foot.
We'll call it second and 9. Landon Taylor runs in with the play.
Ball just shy of the 50-yard line.
Castlewood breaks the huddle. Taylor comes to the right on the end. Got a wing back out there with him. That's M.J. Carter. Allen takes the snap. He's running to the right. The blocker's ahead. Steps between a couple of tacklers and pulls away from Logan Smith's tackle. Gets it down inside the 40-yard line. First down, Castlewood.
And Castlewood's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 20-7, Castlewood leads it. You're listening to high school football on WXLZ.
Castlewood with the first and 10 from the Lebanon 38. Snap to Allen. He runs to the right, gets a minimal gain, maybe a yard.
Music stopped him pretty quickly that time, Merle.
Kent Music on the tackle, and they're marking it right back at the 38, so it's second and 10. No gain. Castlewood quickly to the line again, 45 seconds and counting on the clock. Snap is to Allen. He's going to run to the right again. And once again, running to the short side of the field, and he's pushed out of bounds by the Lebanon tackler, and that was Kent Music again with the tackle.
And Castlewood's going to take another timeout. We'll keep it right here during this timeout. We've got 30 seconds left on the clock here. Castlewood with a 20-7 lead over the Pioneers.
Kent Music, Jamie, is 225-pound senior linebacker, and he's
got a
primary tackler on the
He's got a little football blood in him, doesn't
Yes, he does. Quite a bit.
Yeah, his dad was, I think, one of the better football players we've had at Lebanon through the years.
And his dad, Chad, was a linebacker.
And he was an offensive lineman, too, I think, and a really good one.
Castlewood looking to get on the board here with 30 seconds to go. They lead it 20-7, but Lebanon gained a little momentum and got a touchdown, and like they're coming back some now. They're back out of the timeout. Landon Taylor and Jacob Vance both go wide to the left. Carter is on one wing and Askew on the other, and looks like Dudley in the backfield by himself. And he looks out to the left pass and gets hit from behind. The ball comes loose. I'm not sure if that was an incomplete pass or if it's a fumble.
I think Dudley got the ball. I think that was a fumble.
I believe he got back on it.
And I think time's probably going to run out here, Merle.
It was Colin Dudley trying to throw one out to the left, and 10 seconds and running, and they're going to let it run, I think.
Yeah, I don't think Castlewood's got any more timeouts.
That's going to be it for the first half. Our score at halftime, Castlewood 20, Lebanon 7. We'll be back with halftime comments in a moment. You're listening to high school football on 107.3 WXLZ.